Hi everyone, thank you for your interest in this video. Today I want to talk about capitalism versus socialism. Which system is better, or is there a better system? So, on one side we have capitalism. Capitalism has the pros that everyone is free and individual. You can, let's say, you have freedom of speech and you have a lot of competition, and competition, we know, often brings progress. The disadvantage is that people are free, but they are not necessarily seen equal. And sometimes this inequality even affects nonsense criteria like gender, race, body ideals, and so on. The disadvantage is also nobody gives a damn about you. And you have oppressive systems through rich. Wealth accumulates only with the rich. And the wealthiest get wealthier and the poorest get poorer. In socialism, you have the benefit that everyone is equal and you have a respectful speech, and the state does everything they can to take care of you and to include you to society. The other disadvantage of socialism is that, well, everyone is equal even when they are not. Everyone has to be equal. And if you derive from that, you become an enemy of the entire system. In socialism, you might have an oppressive system through the government. You have no competition and also slow progress due to the lack of competition. Also, progress is for everyone and every person always. It takes a lot of time to change anything, which can lead to a very slow and bureaucratic system. So both have pros and cons. Which is now better? This channel is called Noah's Opinion, so obviously I have no scientific opinion of what is better. I personally just believe in order to be successful in a state and to eradicate poverty and create innovation, you need both. Why not be equally free or freely equal? And that is to achieve, or good models for that, for me, personally, are, for example, China, because in China you have a strong government that is providing strong infrastructure. That means public transportation, roads, internet, and a lot of structures that are really accessible for everyone. And in strong infrastructures and in strong and good, effective regulations, a good economy can thrive, because business will always come. Business will almost always grow if you don't kill everything with your regulation or with too much bureaucracy. Business always finds a way, and economies will always thrive as long as the infrastructures are well thought, well implemented, and everyone has to comply to them. Singapore is also a great example how, for example, how you have a strong state, strong infrastructure, but in the meantime, though, a flourishing economy. And for example, in South American cities like the city of Medellin, the poverty started to decline as soon as the state started to provide strong infrastructure. That does not mean that everything needs to be state regulated and state owned, but you need to have a strong state and a strong economy in order to grow with each other, a dynamic state and a dynamic economy. So my solution for this is, personally, you need a strong combination of both. The problem of the West is at the moment a little bit that the West does too little in terms of infrastructure or in terms of including the weak, while China is a bit too intense in censoring and regulating everything that is not fitting its agenda. I cannot tell you exactly how this perfect combination looks like, but I think you need that thing in the middle, and the strive should be to find that perfect middle. And I think a strong infrastructure means a strong infrastructure would look like you have a well-regulated economy, you have a universal income, you have a good regulated financial market, and this all gets financed through taxes. Taxes which is something that rich people in the West do, in average, pay too little. In America, they pay too little. In Germany, they pay much and get almost everything back afterwards. So wealth management and insufficient laws are, in this case, to me, very much the problem. And I think if we can get to the point where the rich really pay taxes, which the author called Bregman, the Dutch author Bregman, is saying, I think if we successfully manage to get everyone, especially the rich, to pay taxes, we can finance a system that is dynamic and in the meantime equal for everyone. Thank you very much for your interest, and see you next day for another video. Have a good one.